even me. Not even me, somebody who is spiritually tapped in. I shouldn't even be involved in that process for you. That is something that is only Amaya's and Amaya's own. It's an intricate part of your story. Your healing is where your power lies. Stop telling yourself that you don't need to be healed. Stop lying to yourself and telling yourself ain't nothing wrong. You fine, you good, you all right. Who lied? No, ma'am. Give yourself those moments to say, no, right now I'm fucked up. Right now, my heart is heavy. Right now, my spirit feels destroyed. Right now, I do not feel in my best power. I don't feel as if I am exuding confidence. I don't feel as if I'm exuding self-worth. I don't feel as if I'm exuding positivity. I don't feel as if I'm exuding healing. That's the ultimate goal. Everything else is just background noise. It don't mean shit. If you're not healing truly and genuinely at your core, you will not progress in no area in your life, no aspect where you be able to move forward to the next level of where you want to be until you start here. Every day you have the right to say, I want to, in order to change your life, you have to change your mind. In order to change your mind, you have to keep it a buck with yourself about everything. Even especially the things that make you uncomfortable. Especially those things that make you uncomfortable, because once you can tell yourself the truth, can't nobody play with you. Can nobody. That's y'all know me. I get the ranting and raving. Let's get back to topic. Also, last but not least, like I was speaking on, we have, for personal, we have the World, Ace of Pentacles, excuse me, and Strength, the Ace of Wands in reverse. I did mention earlier that your self-esteem has definitely taken a hit. I think that it's the combination of all of these things in your life, and you feel like you're fighting an uphill battle. You feel like you're alone in this war. You feel like no one would be able to understand you in your position. You might be feeling a little lost as of right now, but you're still holding on to hope. You're not completely down in the dumps, because you understand what you possess in you. People can say whatever they may about you. Lazy is not one of them. And untalented is not one of them. You are very blessed and gifted. I do also want to speak on your spiritual team, calling on you more. Like I mentioned at way back when, in the beginning part of the video, you might be suffering from nightmares, and if not nightmares, troublesome dreams. Pay attention to those. If you're starting to wake up around the same time in the middle of the night, pay attention to that. If you are in interaction with certain people, or in certain situations, in your body reacts in a way that it normally wouldn't, it starts, your eyes start twitching, your foot start itching, something is giving you a warning. Pay attention to that. All of these things, all of these intuitive messages that we pass up every day of our lives just because we disregard them as fantasies of the mind. We believe ourselves to not be closely tapped in, to be divinely guided, to be divinely protected, and be a part of the chosen ones. You might be seeking other spirit. You might be starting to really get into your spirituality. That might be something. I feel like that's what's new in your life. You are starting to understand it more. The purpose of it, the use of it. You and in doing so, I feel like there's this part of you that's becoming unlocked that you never knew that you had. You feel a little battered and bruised personally. Um, you might feel naive, and you might be bearing the brunt of these things in your life, and giving yourself a hard time saying that only if you had knew this, or only if you had paid more attention to that, or if only you had listened to your intuition, you wouldn't be involved in whatever you're involved in. And I'm gonna tell you something, baby, that's unrealistic. Spirit has its way of doing things. Spirit will sometimes come blazing through like a tornado, or be as quiet as a whisper on the wind. But they will never leave you, and they will never forsake you. Your spiritual team is always there, always surrounding you. Your father being a part of your spiritual team, him being one of your guardian angels. Call upon him when you're suffering, when you feel in a disarray, when you feel lost and hopeless. Talk to him like you would talk to anybody else. When you're feeling in disarray and you're feeling lost and hopeless, talk to God as if you would talk to anyone else. Have a conversation, lay yourself at his feet. Open yourself up and be vulnerable enough to say, this is where I am lacking. This is where I'm having trouble. Help me. I'm struggling. I cannot do this on my own. I have tried and I have failed. I need help. I think in the past you felt like you put too much stock into other people, and you got disappointed time and time again. And even with yourself, that's what I feel. I feel the sense of disappointment. Like, it's this, if I coulda, woulda, shoulda, had I only knew what I know then, what I know now, things would have been different. Had I only did something different then, had I only did something different then, maybe my life would have changed, or I'll be going down a different path. Maybe I'll be exactly where I want to. All of that. Leave it. You are exactly where you need to be. You are exactly in the right direction. You just need to learn about aligning yourself with your purpose, with your destiny, with what you're being called to do. We all have gifts and talents. It's just about being able to discover what yours are. And then once you do that, putting them to use. Don't sit on it. Don't brag about it. Don't tell everybody else that you have these talents and these gifts if you have no works to show for it. Faith without works is dead. It means nothing to do it just to say that you've done it. You actually have to go forth and spread that. That's what you're meant to do. You're meant to shine your light onto the world. You're meant to illuminate dark places. You're meant to call forth truth. But first, it starts with you. Honesty has always been the best policy. You will never be able to get anywhere if you continue to delude yourself. You can see to say, nah, that wasn't me, that was him. Nah, that wasn't him, that was her. Nah, that wasn't her, that was she. Nah, that wasn't she, that was we. No, it was you. Okay? And it's not always your fault. No. That's not what I'm saying. And it may not even be your fault within this moment. What I'm saying is you have to take your accountability for the role that you played in that. You have to. You have to say the reason why I'm not where I want to be right now is because, number one, it's not meant to be. I'm being protected. I'm not being rejected. I'm being protected. From unnecessary mistakes, unnecessary hurt, unnecessary trauma unto me. You have endured enough, sweetheart. Stop going actively seeking out these things. Because that's what you feel like you deserve. You don't. You deserve love. You deserve compassion. You deserve understanding. You deserve support. You deserve nourishment. You deserve care. You don't deserve this that you've been sitting and wallowing in. Let it go. Release it. Not for anybody else. For you. There is a special power in calling things out, naming it, because once you name something, you can never go back to it being obscure. It can never go back. You can never, once you know something, you can never unknow it. You know it now. You don't have any excuse anymore as to why you're not working on it. Work on it. Work on you. Your heart, your mind, your body, and your soul. Watch what you eat and why you eat. Pay attention to where your thoughts tend to wander off during the day. When you sit and you're alone, or even if you're not alone, you have those moments where you can be in a group setting and you just have those thoughts to yourself. What are those thoughts? Are they elevating you? Or are they decreasing? Are you increasing or decreasing with these thoughts? With you, like I said, with your body, what you eat, what you choose to put into your body. Pay attention to it and how your body feels. Your soul. Pay attention to the things that you bombard yourself with. That's social media. That's media overall. TV, the news, the radio, the internet. Take a break. Go outside. Go on a walk by yourself. Read something. And if you don't want to read something, listen to somebody else read something. Start implementing these tiny tasks into your life and watch how it changes, because like I said, self-love is the best love. Once you start saying enough is enough, I refuse to allow less than, I refuse to receive less than, I refuse to continue to enable others. Once you say no more, no mas, and you take back all that love, that care, that nourishing that you were giving unto other people, and you give it to your goddamn self. Watch how you flourish. Aha! Come on now. Listen, watch how you prosper. It's gonna be so magnificent. It's gonna scare the hell out of you. That's God's reward to you for doing your works. You deserve love, sweetie. genuine love, unconditional love. Tax-free love. Okay? You deserve love. You deserve peace. You deserve serenity. You deserve prosperity. And it's yours. It always has been. Be choosy with whom you extend your energy to. That goes for family as well. Be very particular in how you interact with people and how much you give when you do interact with them. I know that they say when you love somebody, you do whatever for them, but you have to be able to do whatever for you, first and foremost. And if someone really loves you, they care about you, they'll applaud you on taking those steps because that will improve everything in your life. And if they don't applaud you, then it's just a lesson learned for you to take note on how people will say all day out their mouth that they want to see you succeed and prosper and be abundant, but only when it's not over them. It's fine giving out those positive affirmations when they don't believe in your powers enough to be able to grow. That's fine, because they just doing their good godly duty by telling you to keep persevering and keep going on, and you got this, and you're going to get better, and it's going to be easier for you. But once they actually start to see it manifest in your life, watch how people react to it. Pay attention to that. When they start to smell a success on you, watch how their personality change, how the way that you guys used to be, you're no longer. There's this unspoken tension because they wanted you to win, but not before them and not more than them. I'm gonna end this video off because I done rambled, girl, for I know a good 40 minutes, but this was a lot. It was. The last card I have is from the Gypsy Witch Fortune Teller deck. And it's number 15, and it says, the letter is a sign of good tidings. When near and when touching, indicates unexpected good fortune. So you might be receiving communication. Like I said, you might be getting a handwritten letter. You might be getting an email. You might be getting a text message. You might be getting a goddamn telepathic message where you're communicating with someone. Telepathic. No, I said that right. Girl, I'm asleep. Telepathically. But you might be getting a lump sum of money. I don't know if it's too hefty in size, but it's a good little amount. It's gonna be shocking to you because maybe your finances have been looking a little dreary, a little down, or maybe you have been. Or I'm getting two things. You might have went through a drought as far as your finances are concerned, or you have been saving. You've intentionally imposed a drought on yourself, like you've been withholding from spending because you've been trying to save for for something. This could be your car. You might be looking for a roommate, for a new apartment. Or somebody might be telling you that they need a roommate, somebody that you know, and it's gonna be right, and it's gonna be right on time for you with it. Girl, it's gonna be right on time for you. Or if this is not for an apartment, this could be for a car. Somebody could be telling you that they know somebody who knows somebody who got a car for sale and it's within your budget. Whatever it may be, expect a rise in your bank account. Most definitely. I do. I do feel like if you continue to, I don't want to say stay the course. No, I won't say that. Because concerning work is solely up to you. If you feel like what you are experiencing at work is too much to bear, then don't don't bear it. Yeah, okay, Pooh. I love you always and forever. Always remember and never forget you are a divine force to be reckoned with. You better tell them folks to stop motherfucking playing with you, and you better stop playing with you. I be the gag. Other people can see your potential. Other people know your worth, but you. They know that you got something special on you. All you got to do is tap into it, and once you do, it's up from there. It's no limits to what you can accomplish. All right, Pooh, I'm done. I love it, though.